Hey everybody, it's Karen, and I am coming to you today with a collab that I am doing with two other channels, Dories Dollies and Peace Craft Dolls with TammyPowley. And we are doing a Anne Easter / spring dress with our newish Anne Tonner Anne dolls. I have Anne here. She was they released the latest release of Anne. They had one had a wig and one had two braids. This is the one with two braids. I took her hair out with this one because I thought the headband would work. I want to talk about that in a minute, but first let me show you what I have her in. And I keep hitting my camera, so I'm sorry it's wiggling around. I made this dress. I'm actually working on this dress pattern for Anne. She's all ready here to go Easter egg hunting with her basket. And this is almost finished, this pattern. I'm still tweaking the fit of the bodice. I'm happy with the skirt, the way it lays. I'm either making the skirt or the bodice, it's a little bit too tight or a little bit too big for my taste. And there goes my light. Hold on a second. Everything is falling and wiggling, and I apologize. I hope you're not getting seasick. So, please stay. Nope, it doesn't want to stay. I've got clamps on this, but it does not want to hold up. I need to get like better everything, but definitely a better light setup, and a better tripod, etc., etc. So it's just a simple sleeveless dress with a lined bodice, and if you collect Blythe, you're very familiar with this type of dress. So yes, I am working on this pattern, and I do hope to actually provide it for people for sale on my website and my Etsy. But again, I am tweaking it, and Tammy has been very generously testing the pattern for me. So I do appreciate that. She's already pointed out some things that I need to address. And yeah, there was no real brief except for to make an outfit for Anne for Easter / spring. I don't have her on her stand right now because then she's a little bit too tall. I have some problems with this Anne doll now that I'm done. I'm really happy with how the dress is looking so far. I love this fabric. It was just in my stash. I would like to get something similar to it. But I do want to point out a couple other things about this Anne doll for those of you who have Anne or are thinking about getting Anne. So now I'm going to go on to that other portion. First of all, let me take her basket off. And she's also wearing some pink shoes that I bought at the time I purchased her from the virtual doll convention. I just love them. You might see on my Anne that I have wrapped her legs, her like knees joint in saran wrap and then masking tape. My Anne is so loose, and she came that way. I don't know if all Annes are like that or if it was just mine, and it really didn't bother me because I was going to have her in her stand, which I do have here, but then she became too tall for my display, which is why she's falling all over the place. So as long as she's in the stand or she's sitting down, I'm happy. I didn't like complain about that, but that is something to notice. Now, I don't know. Let me know if you other Anne people, when you got your Annes, did they have that problem? Also, her ankle joints are pretty loose, so she's having a hard time without her stand maintaining, because she just wants to lean forward, so she's having a hard time maintaining her. She can stand up, but now that her ankles joints have gotten pretty loose, she has to be leaning against something. So I loved the look. She looked like Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz, and when I was little, when I was a young girl, I had long dark brown hair and straight bangs like this. I didn't usually have them. I usually wore it in a ponytail, but I took it down because like I said, I thought it would look better to hide the ends of the headband that I made. It's just a piece of bias tape folded over, and I have strung elastic in there. And you know, I think that looks super cute. If I was going to keep this, I just tied a ribbon. This ribbon isn't part of the pattern. But I just tied the ribbon around because I just thought it matched her shoes, and I thought it would zhuzh it up a little bit. I might add to the pattern how to do some loops here on the sides, so that if you did want to like put a belt or a ribbon there, it would stay in place. I might do that. I didn't do that for this one because it was a last minute decision to put this ribbon on her. But what I wanted to point out, if you do decide to take her hair down, I hope you can see how bald she is under here. She is definitely rooted with the idea that you keep her hair in braids. She's very sparsely rooted. She's got a center part. You can see here she is definitely designed for braids or pigtails. However, sorry, I'm having a hard time. Her hair is, you know, it's easy to brush it out. Where's my comb? It's easy to disguise that with the, you know, so it's not like a tragedy. You can brush it so that it will mostly hide this if you do want to experiment with taking her hair down. And you know, instead of just doing braids and or pigtails, I'm probably going to put it, you know, I'll probably put it back in the braids and pigtails. Also, if you want to pull her hair into a ponytail, oh God, you guys, I am so sorry. I'm having the worst time today. If you want to pull it into a ponytail in the back, that also will work. You can see I'm not getting any scalp showing here, especially if you pull the sides. I mean, I get a little bit, but you can fudge this so that, sorry. Sorry, you guys, this is the worst video I've made in a long time. You can fudge that so she can wear her hair back in a ponytail as well without anything showing. So that's something to keep in mind. So she has, her rooted hair is a little bit more versatile than it first looks. I really like her with these braid waves in, and the headband holding it back. It feels like it's been oiled a little bit. Her hair's slightly oiled, so probably to keep it all neat. So, I mean, when she's got her hair combed back, it's got a little gap here because of the, you know, the box head or the style head, you know, that she was in. But I think, you know, with her hair down and wavy like this, it's very acceptable. And again, it will be fine if I want to change up her style with pigtails and a ponytail. So let me know in the comments below, do you have this Ann-doll? Would you be brave enough to mess with her hairstyle and take her braids out? And let me know what you think of this outfit. Are you an Ann collector? Would you be interested in a dress pattern like this when I release it? Let me know. It should be soonish. Like I said, this pattern and the instructions are mostly, like the instructions are written, the pattern's mostly done. I am just still adjusting the fit on the top. The first ones were too tight. The second one is just a little bit big for my taste. It's actually, the one I have, I made the one that's slightly big is that I just did a mock-up in this green color. And you could wear a t-shirt like turtlenecks and other things under it. So, I mean, it's not a loss or anything. It's perfectly fine. I just want to tighten it up just slightly, mainly right here on that. So I just have a little bit tweaking left to do. But overall, I'm very happy with this dress. And I want to wish everybody a really happy Easter, happy spring, happy everything. Let me know in the comments below what you think of Ann's dress, what you think of Ann herself. And I will see you guys really soon with another video. So please, please, please go check out Dories Dollies. I'll link these guys in my description and stuff. Check out Dories Dollies and Tammy at Peacecraft Dolls to see how they dressed up their Anns for spring and Easter. And Ann and I will see you guys really soon. Bye.